So, welcome to part 2, series 8. We're looking at D, C, and this could be lots of songs, but let's just think of that in our mind for the moment. As I say, it could be lots of other things, but the reason I take that as an example is because it's got that bluesy sort of sound to it, and that's really what we're looking for with this. Okay, in the last segment then we looked at playing our D major pentatonic, and we were putting our G scale over the top of that. Okay, now what I want to look at doing next here is just say, well, one of the things I mentioned when I talk about major pentatonics, and one of the main reasons a lot of guitar players find it very difficult to play is because, or difficult to play, it's no more difficult to play than any other scale, but difficult to get this to work really effectively is the fact it sounds a bit too friendly, so you have to dress up that third. You don't want to go, that's not going to work. You want to hear the third, but you need to put a little bit of minor in with it. Yeah, so you've got that kind of halfway sound. So using a G scale is a nice way of adding some tones to that, but we can also use the minor pentatonic with this. Now, mostly when you look at songs, the vast majority of the time, if you had a sort of a grey scale, black this end, white that end, and this end you've got Let It Be and so forth, where it's very major, and then the other end you've got Ace of Spades, where it's completely minor. This is somewhere in the middle, and it will tolerate both scales, and it's also another opportunity to really get some bluesy sounds into our playing, because as we said before, making our major pentatonic work better is all about using that minor third, or our passing note, if you will. Yeah, but what we can do is use our minor pentatonic as a whole to do that as well. So here's an example. And you notice I've gone major, minor, and major again. So, okay, that gives you the overall sound, and you can hear that can be very, you can get some really fluent sounds out of that. But that's not the easiest way to understand what I'm doing. You need to know where you're going, but here's how we're going to get there. Okay, I've slid up through the major pentatonic. I'm now in 10th position, so I'm now thinking minor pentatonic, passing that. So. Okay, now I'm still minor at this point until I put the major back in. Okay, and even when I've done that, there's another example. Okay, so there's a lot of ideas there for you to have a work on and just think about what you might be able to do with that. Now, in the next segment, we're going to be taking yet another angle on what we might be able to do with the D. So get stuck into that, give it some time, and you'll find lots of different ways around you can combine those two scales. It's very important I don't do all that for you, because part of forming your own handwriting and style as a player is finding these things for yourself. And that's what it's all about, is playing like you, not like me or someone else, but developing your own style. Okay, hopefully these will be some of your best ingredients. We shall see. So if you could press the subscribe button, that would be great, and I look forward to seeing you in the next segment. Bye for now.